Prior to his big break in the mid-50s, James Dean was in a series of short films, made-for-TV films, we would now call them. And they are awesome. This is our treat. This is a treat to all of us James Dean fans. Of course, one of them that I reviewed was The Unlightened Road, one of my favorites. This one, I didn't think he would take a turn for the darker. This one actually shows how dark James Dean was willing to go when it came to acting. I really think that James Dean was a great actor, and if he had lived long enough, he could have starred in horror films, he could have starred in sci-fi films, he could have played in everything. But it looks like Hollywood was going to regularly typecast him as teenage rebellion guys, you know. In this one, he really does take a turn for the dark. In the short film, Death is My Neighbor. Death is My Neighbor was made for the TV series Danger. Danger was a very popular New York-based short film series. It was a TV series that would feature short film after short film. People would just tune in to watch these suspenseful short films, and James Dean was in quite a bit of them, actually. So, let's read the summary for Death is My Neighbor. Let's get my computer rolling. A New York apartment building supervisor has his home threatened by a new tenant. James Dean plays that supervisor's nephew. I'm not going to really spoil much of it. Short films, I could just say, here's the story, and then done. That's the end of my tape. Let's talk about what I like about this. In this one, James Dean, like I said, takes a turn for the dark. And when I say he takes a turn for the dark, I mean he's in the horror film category. He's like he goes from charming and then to creepy. Almost like what happened to Harrison Ford in the movie What Lies Beneath. How you like him and then all of a sudden you turn from, I have suspicions about him, and then to you're shocked, and then you're like, no way, he can't be the bad guy, you know? And yes, James Dean, this is the only thing I'm going to spoil, James Dean does play our main villain. He could have been a great villain actor, that's for sure. Anyways, the chemistry that he has with the actors in this film are amazing. The actor who plays his uncle, Uncle Leo Clemens, easily likable. A lot of the actors in this short film, I don't know how actors have it, even still actors to this day, they have a magic touch. No matter what kind of character they play or how good or how bad they are, you just instantly like them. I don't know how they do that, but in my opinion, it's natural for an actor to have that presence. Either you instantly like him or you don't like him. Actors like Jeffrey Dean Morgan, he has that magic touch. He could play the nastiest of nasty in every film or TV show, and yet you still like him because he's a great actor. All the actors in Death is My Neighbor, same thing. In this movie, James Dean does play your typical charming stereotype heartthrob guy, but he immediately turns it over for the darker and the suspenseful, and that is what I like about this short film. So if you really want to see this short film, check out the link below this video. I really do like Death is My Neighbor, and I think all of James Dean's short films, they're a good treat for all of us fans. So for Death is My Neighbor, I'm going to give it 10 out of 10 film cameras. I really like it. I wouldn't mind watching it over and over again. It's also, and yes, it's something that you would see in a Vincent Price short film. Yes, I can actually see Vincent Price playing a character in this. So, without further ado, check out the link below, and if you have seen it, tell me what you think about it.